Welcome to the video of me water cooling my PC. Okay, so the idle temperatures of my GPU before water cooling are up here, and these are the idle temperatures of the 3080 RTX and the CPU, which is Intel 9900K. So these two devices get really hot. So if we decide to put some load on the GPU like we do here using Hashcat, we notice that the GPU temperature goes up, but we also notice as well that the CPU temperature goes up as well. Now the CPU was already under load, but the GPU actually made it hotter using an air system. So this was using a Be Quiet cooler, and the GPU was using the stock cooler. This is an EVGA 3080 RTX. And we know that these devices, especially the 3080 and the 3090, do get hot. So I was left with only one solution, and this was to build a water cooling solution. So this is the water cooling solution that I built. So it's a single loop. It has a 120mm fan and radiator, and it has two 360 radiators in there. Each of the 360s has 3 fans. So this is my first water cooling system that I had built, and I wanted to do a direct comparison between air and water with the temperatures. And I was curious to see whether water cooling was actually worth it, and looking at those temperatures there, it looks like it was. So I decided to put the CPU and the GPU under load. So I wanted to rerun Hashcat again. So Hashcat is in brute force mode. And then we look at the temperature of the CPU and the GPU. The GPU has gotten into the 40s, where before it was going into the 60s and 70s. The idle temperatures are better and the load temperatures are better now. Now if we run some pressure on the CPU as well, we utilize one of the cores and we get a crunch on the go, and then we start hammering the CPU as well. We notice that the CPU is cooler than it was on the air system too. So I think that this has been a successful project for me. This is my first water cooling system, and it has been enjoyable but difficult in areas. However, I think if you have an air cooled system and you want to cool your system a bit more, I would definitely look at a water cooling system. You can go with the hard tube that I've gone with or flexi tube, but it's definitely worth doing.